Okay, well, here we are in mission 4. Basically, this is going to be another mass tons of Xenodogs game, because all 3 of our objectives can easily be accomplished with Xenodogs. For destroying armies, the fastest option would be saucers, but since we don't have them unlocked, Xenodogs are the second best option. They are very strong versus buildings, and they are also very mobile. And so they'll be able to get to all 3 of these points pretty easily. Our silver things to kill the 8 Cranioid floating brains. Floating brains are infantry and will also, basically, Xenodogs will do the best DPS versus them of like basically any unit. They're going to be the best for killing the floating brains, basically. And then next, collect all 8 Cranioid stink bugs from crates. There's only 3 infantry that we can use to collect that. It's either the Cranioid base infantry, the Xenodogs, or floating brains. We don't have floating brains yet. And also, Xenodogs are the fastest of the group. So they'll be able to move around the map very rapidly. They'll be able to kill the floating brains very rapidly, and they'll be able to kill the structures very rapidly. So let's begin here.
Constructing.
Okay. Oops, dipped up there. Let's scout around, see what we can get here. Oh crap! The good thing is Xenodogs are relatively weak versus stink bugs, because stink bugs are vehicles. They have vehicle armor. Oh, I shouldn't have let. Xenodogs do leave DPS on death though, so always watch out for that.
Constructing.
Ready. Fine. Right away.
Xenodogs cannot attack air.
Habitat complete.
But aggressors and saucers are both very bad versus infantry, which Xenodogs count as. Okay, that didn't quite do the job. One thing to remember is that Xenodogs are, from a StarCraft reference, Xenodogs are kind of like Zerglings and Banelings with Baneling damage built into them. Or maybe like Zerglings that turn into Psy Storms when they die. And as a result, okay, look at this. So in this case, what we have is we have floating for the silver. Oh shit! Crap! Gotta pull back. And let those anti-air turrets do the job for us.
I'm here. Moving. As expected.
Motivator complete.
So I was saying, so we have the floating brains here, which are infantry. They're guarded by Cranioid base infantry, which are weak versus infantry, but strong versus vehicles, so the stink bug isn't the best choice here. And then there's also a couple Xenodogs, which are also basically Xenodogs trade evenly or well with every single one of those units. So yeah, that's what we wanted to build as a result. Oops.
Constructing.
Basically, in this campaign, Xenodogs are probably going to be one of the most used units. They're relatively OP. And we should probably aim for our timed objective soon, but let's try to get access to some of our stink bugs real quick. So stink bugs, strangely enough, actually do the most damage when they're not actively attacking. When they're not using their attack animation, they do... Oh, crap. Xenodogs do not trade well versus stink bugs, though. We want to get out of here. We really need to get out of here, actually. And maybe we need to trade some Cranioids to deal with the stink bugs, because the Xenodogs can't deal very well versus them. Oh, okay, gotta split them too. So, the stink bugs do damage in a cone when they're using their attack animations, but when they aren't using their attack animations, they actually do the same amount of damage, but in an AoE area. And because of that, stink bugs are best when they're not attacking. Because that means they're actually doing more damage, the same amount of damage to a wider area. Which is a very weird note. Oh, these are very good versus ground. But enough Xenodogs can overwhelm them if you aren't running past them by accident like I did. Oops. So yeah, we're gonna have to mix in a couple Cranioids with the Xenodogs to deal with the air, but besides that we want mainly Xenodogs. Once again, we need to attack this point. From here on, kill the floating brain, and then focus the armory. Xenodogs do very good damage versus structures, because their damage type is fire. You can see that little flame as I hover. But yeah, they're not good versus stink bugs, and so we're going to try to avoid that. Can we get it? It's going to die anyways, because the... Oh, something's happening over here.
Constructing.
They aren't good versus vehicles. Don't do what I just did.
Habitat complete. Constructing.
Basically, this amount of Xenodogs should be enough to take the rest of that out. And then we're gonna move out with these guys over here. Finish this, and then get the heck out of here.
Moving.
Constructing.
Once again, focus this down. Maybe route 2 or 3 Xenodogs to kill the floating brain real quick. And nice, got that. The floating brain's still alive, oops. Okay, we're gonna avoid that area. We're gonna come back over here.
Constructing.
Oh, no need to fight that. Stink bugs can deal with these guys.
Habitat complete.
As expected. I'm here. Obey.
Constructing. Repairing.
Okay, we're down to both of them at a single second now. We don't need to build any more habitats. We've gone overkill. Way overkill. Where's the mothership? Don't I? Okay, I don't have a starting mothership this time. So we have 3 more minutes. Let's kill this real quick. We'll take some extra casualties, but I don't give a crap. We have an excessive amount of Xenodogs, but as you can see, they're taking a lot of damage from these, actually. So maybe in this case, maybe we want to create a mixed force. That's it, yeah, we're creating a mixed force of Xenodogs and
If you insist.
Constructing.
Moving.
and we're moving in our additional
As expected.
actually there's too much anti-air, we don't really have much use for our saucers.
Constructing. Motivator complete. Constructing.
Oops. Well, because of our income, it's not like that matters anyways. Okay, that's all we need to do in this area, but I mean, why not?
Complete.
Oh, crap.
Mission complete.
Well, I made a mistake there. Yeah, before you finish it, you have to... We missed this. This was an easy thing, though. Because all you had to do at that point was just overwhelm the opponent there. But basically, always remember to get the gold star and the silver star before you go for the last bronze star objective. I don't think I'm going to re-record this because this is pretty close. I think you generally get an idea of how to get the last two. Just Xenodog overwhelm the area. But, yeah, oops.